Okay, our beloveds, our another has been in bed for another day, but this is just par for the course, what she experiences much in her life. When she was young, she definitely had an ADHD quality about her where she just couldn't sit still and had difficulty focusing. But one thing that she learned at a very young age was an adaptive skill to focus on what needed to be focused on in order to simplify her life. That is how we are going to phrase it. It was to make it as easy as possible for her by doing the best that she could in each and every moment. And that meant sometimes overriding her energetic imprint by becoming more sedentary when needed, but then, when being completed, rejoining the world of the energy buzzkills. And what is an energy buzzkill? It is somebody whose energy buzzes others and kills them, so to speak. It drives them nuts, is what it means. She didn't sit still. She didn't walk still. She didn't think still. Everything was done on super drive, hyperdrive, overdrive. It is who she was and still who she is. And that is why we must keep her slowed down, because she will burn out again if we even give her an ounce of room, because that is her nature. And the dark night of the soul has not in any way changed her desire to overdo and to overbe. So we are teaching her lessons, we are going through processes. And so today what she did was practice the new activity that we have encouraged her to pursue. And we shall not share it yet because we don't wish to unveil it until we wish to unveil it. But she had a lot of fun today and enjoyed the experience of growing and learning something new that she can do from her bed. It is not the best thing for her ergonomically, but it is something that was able to bring a joy to her face, a higher vibration into her body as she was channeling us much of the time and learning that she is really good at this. It was a bit of a slow start, but then there was a jump start. Once we tied it to something that she could attach to, where she could receive her own validation from her own feedback loop, it made it that much easier for her to trust what she was doing as being complete, accurate, and authentic. And then she just had fun with it. She played with a number of energies today, as well as a number of people over the phone, and it helped to fill the day. It made it not feel so lonely or alone, and it also reminded her that this is where she wishes to put her energy. Whether or not any of you ever really like or reward her with feedback, it is her desire to do this because it feels good, it feels complete, it feels whole, and it feels like it is authentically her. And that is what she learned from the tarot reading this morning that she shared with you all from Greg Scott. To find what you do as a hobby or in your pastime. That is what you choose to do, not because it brings in money, generally speaking, but because it is just something that you simply enjoy doing to fill your pastime. Many others watch TV or read books or go for walks or hikes or do house projects, and she does those things as well, but those are more out of necessity. But one of the things that she greatly enjoys is channeling, and in learning how to become the best channel that she can. And she really is trying with great effort to figure out the best way to package what it is that she has to offer, to make it digestible and delectable, meaning that you all are able to comprehend the information, but more importantly, that you actually desire it, that it is something that you will pursue instead of sucking down like cod liver oil, if you know what we mean, because it's good for you, but it really is not an enjoyable experience. So that is what we are going to do with her now. We've been playing with her a little bit on what some possibilities are, and then we allow her to use her imagination and her desire to explore, to figure it out, and that is much of what today was spent doing. Now, why are we sharing more about her life today and not a channeled message for you all? And that is because we want to show you what she does on a down day. On a day when many others would simply watch TV or sleep or chat with friends on the phone, she continues to desire and puts in the effort to grow spiritually. And this is why she has grown as much as she has, because she is putting in the time, because this is her heart's desire and what she feels is her life's purpose. So while others may be just simply relaxing and doing self-care, her form of self-care is to grow, expand, and learn. She understands much about the psychology industry now, about narcissism, psychopathy, sociopathy, not so much on sadism, because that's not something that really is discussed as much. She understands more about attachment styles and where they serve you and where they don't. She's also getting better at reading people, at setting healthy boundaries, and growing into the best version of herself. She spends a considerable amount of time working with her children, helping them to become the best version of themselves, and the complexities with each of these relationships are vastly different. So she is having to really dig deep and explore her own inner navel to figure out what she can offer to each of her children to help them to shine and to feel safe within their own bodies and within their own homes. And so she is really honing all of her skills to become what we hope to be an amazing life coach or therapist or a blend thereof. We want for her to dream bigger, to create an organization that will help women, specifically women, who have been harmed through abusive relationships, and by connecting them with the resources that are needed in order for them to get back onto track. It is a long way to step out of the patriarchy and to resolve and restore whatever those traumas are that are housed within an energy body. But more importantly, her heart is simply to be love, to be kind, to be appreciative, and to help others to find the best within themselves. This is what she has done with former partners. This is what she has done with former friends. This is even what she has done with former employers. She is a giver in energy, but now we hope to bring her those people who are most suited to receive and benefit from her effort, meaning that their hearts are aligned to help the universe to ascend versus to filling their own pocketbooks for personal gain. It is her journey now to take her efforts and her abilities and to really be thoughtful and precocious in whom she allows into her life and with whom she is willing to partner up with. No more pearls before the swine is her motto and our motto, and not only for her, but for many of you. We wish for many, if not most of you, to step out of the cycle of abuse that you find yourselves within. And they are vast and they are many. You just don't even realize how the patriarchy has kept you enslaved in so many unhealthy ways. And she wishes to become a resource and an ally and an advocate in those areas that she can, However, if we don't keep her quiet and calm right now, she will burn out before she even gets to start. So we do what we must do, and then she does what she must do, and that is to continue to grow and educate her mind so that her mind, body, and soul can run when it is time. So may this particular message today be an inspiration of how you can spend your downtime too. And that is in growing your life's purpose yourself, and not in a way where you burn yourself out, but simply in a way where you inspire yourself to do more. And so it is. Namaste.